I do. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Is he here yet? Is he here? Bam.
Hey, we back.
Oh, shit. I got an echo. Why do I have an echo? Hold on. If I could just turn this down. Say something.
Check.
You.
Yo,
All right.
can you hear me?
Yep, we good. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Bet. Instagram, if you can hear me, give me a 111. So we can hurry up and win.
I don't see no ones.
I don't see no ones either. I don't think nobody can hear me.
Can y'all hear Oracle? You got a mic? Oh, I see one. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't hook the mic up. There we go.
Okay.
Bet. What's good? We've been gone for a minute. Now we back with the jump off.
Guns in the club.
Isaac, what up? Zulu Child, what up? Guns in the club. Case I'm jump off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I never knew that line, but you know what I mean?
I'm here with all the lyrics. Don't even worry about it. If there's a lyric you don't know, I got you.
As long as you say it with the inflection, though, it just sounds right. You know what I mean?
There you go. Everybody just saying along with the song anyway.
Facts.
Goons in the club. Case I'm jump off. That's what she said.
Smart. Good
what
to
up?
have
What
those.
up? Yes, D. Just B man, no DJ.
What up, broski?
With the awesome do-rag recommendations.
Right.
Definitely got the do-rag. He recommended to you.
The Bow Wow official?
Man, listen. That's a fact. I got the Puppy Love special.
So we missed, man. Last week was kind of a wild one. Oracle's been taking care of some business out in VA, ripping and running. Yes, indeed. I am. As you can see now, I'm still in a secret location. And then last week too, Atlanta got hit with the hurricane. So that was a whole. Of course, you know, as y'all know from the podcast, my power goes out with any storm. And so hurricane, y'all knew what time it was. My power was done. So
yeah, that's a fact.
And 900,000 people's power was done. So it wasn't just me. So I didn't feel as bad. So that was another reason why we couldn't pot it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we back this week. Kind of. We half back. No NFL.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
No bubble. You know what I mean? We here.
So we haven't done this in a minute, but if it's anything that you did this week that you're particularly proud of, that you want to tell everybody about, put it right here in the chat so we can big you up. You know, we can spam some hearts for you, all that good stuff.
Sir.
We can give you some fake bam, because we ain't got no sound effects.
No air horns.
All that.
I gotta get an air horn set up over here just so we can, you know what I mean?
So we have an air horn shootout.
Yeah. Pew pew.
That's a fact.
You work on anything this week, or you just take care of business, running?
Just taking care of business.
That I feel it.
Straight business, bro. No nothing fun. I'm gonna tell you now. If it's anything to talk about this week, it's gonna come from you guys. I have been in a totally different world for the last
I feel
week.
it.
Yeah.
I ain't do too much, bro. Clubhouse. So I don't know. I'll bring it up. I don't know if I'm supposed to bring it up, but Clubhouse is like an app. It's like invite only. But imagine like a podcast with LinkedIn and how else would you describe it?
Ratchetness.
And ratchetness at the same time. But it's like great networking. Bro, that joint's taking over my life. I'll spend hours on Clubhouse. Because it's like, dog, I was in a group with like Baron Davis and Channing Frye talking about wine. And then I was in, it would be like Illmind and like Boy Wonder and Vinyls and another one talking about beats. It's just like the vibes is unmatched that you could just hop from one room to another and get these conversations.
That's crazy.
I've been going crazy on that a little bit. I had to tell myself, restrict myself because I was going a little bit too crazy.
No, I still got to sign in to that. Probably in like another week or two, I'll be able to sign in.
Yeah, so that's that, and just getting prepared. Black Friday's coming up, man, and so just getting ready for that stuff. That's pretty much all I've been on, man. I'm ready to get all the stuff out the way because I'm ready to make music. I'm tired of looking at my computer and only doing like ads and business stuff.
Man,
so I'm excited.
Facts.
In fiction, what's popping?
Let's see. I'm getting the art of vocal mixing. When I get home from work, hey, my man, yo, Big Shot Beats, what up? Everybody,
Big Shot, what up, bro?
Big shot, as the name says, he is definitely a big shot. He has an indie artist summit coming up. I'm speaking on it. Realistic is speaking on it.
Hey.
I sent out an email yesterday. People can sign up for it, so make sure you do so because it is free to register. So make sure you sign up for that. You don't want to miss this, and that is a fact.
Sir.
That is a fact. Zulu Child said he got a root canal. Bro, I'm not even gonna big you up, but I am gonna spam some hearts for you just because I feel bad for you, bro.
Yo, shout out to Ibuprofen 800.
That's right. Oh, the 800 milligram boys.
You already know.
Oh, you got the email? Okay, Eric said he got the email. Facts. A couple people hit me today, said they signed up. That's what I'm talking about. Young Ponzu is in the building. What up,
Young
Ponzu?
What up, bro?
Yes, indeed.
So I guess let's get the sad out the way. King Von, Chicago rapper, got shot and killed. Bro, it's so sad, man. I'm tired of. I mean, 2020 has been crazy now, but I'm just tired of like this rap on rap beef kind of shit. Like, it's not that serious. Like, I don't think none of this is that serious. You know, especially being older. You know what I mean? Like, like, bro, y'all got families and stuff, bro. This ain't whatever y'all beefing about. It can't be that serious, man. So, listen, and then Atlanta ain't no hoe, bro. That's another thing.
Listen, you could be down here, you could be wilding, you could do all that shit, but when it comes to real life, you being cool, it's not worth it. Yeah. You're gonna be cool as shit in the morgue, like straight up, no bullshit. So I don't know. I don't really get it. Like, you know, people dying and people go into certain areas and doing diss records from what I hear and shit like that. It's
crazy, bro. Yeah, and it's crazy because another rapper named Fabio, the New York rapper, the one that's like with Purposeful, he got shot out here. Luckily, you know, he ended up being cool, but he got shot at the club. This was a couple weeks ago, and I was like right down the street.
Yo, why is Atlanta still in the club though?
Well, I mean, of course, it's Atlanta. The cure is in the hookah, you know what I mean? So of course they're in the clubs, you know.
The disease is in the hookah, but the cure is in the smoke.
Yeah, that's what it is. I just feel like I know this is like basic science, but I feel like being in a club with hookah is the worst thing you could do during airborne pandemic going on because everybody's blowing out the.
Yeah, everyone inhale and blow out as hard as you can.
Yeah.
Across, you want to get it to way over there. You know what I'm saying?
And you in a club, you walk through the hookah smell, you can still smell the little faint mint, orange mint, you know, in the air. It's like, bro, that's not good. That's not good right now.
Yeah, you got the mint Rona combo.
Yeah. So, yeah. Hopefully 2020 calms down. There ain't too much more wildness going on, which I'm sure we still got 2 more months. We still got a little time, but yeah, man, it's just sad, bro. I think he had a family and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want that for nobody.
Yeah. Damn. Oh yeah. R.I.P. for sure. Simon, love from Germany. Appreciate you.
Shout out to Germany.
Funny enough, 2 days ago, I was coming from Germany. The day when the last election was, that night, 2016, I was coming from Germany, and I was just sitting up to election night the other night, like, damn, we was coming from Germany. We probably should have just stayed in Germany for 4 years. We'd have been straight.
Weren't you supposed to go right before the whole pandemic hit?
Oh yeah, I was
supposed to go somewhere.
I was supposed to go back to France.
Oh, it was France. Okay, I knew you was going overseas somewhere.
Yep, they canceled that joint. I was sad too. I love France.
You was just about to go too. Like,
yeah, I was scared though.
Yeah, no, I was like,
I'm like, damn, how I'm gonna tell them that I'm not coming, because that's when the whole Corona stuff had first started. I mean, 2 days after the Cardi B video just started.
Right.
And I was like, I don't know. I think this is pretty serious. And people are like, yo, I don't even know what you're talking about. But I was like, son, it's something going on. And I think everybody's going to cancel their upcoming shit. But I already don't want to go to, because I had to do South by Southwest right before Paris.
Oh, yeah.
And then everybody like, no, man, it's still going on. And then right before it's time to go, they're like, yeah, due to the pandemic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we had to cancel our event. We had to refund them tickets.
That's a fact. Yeah, we had to refund our jump. I didn't get on the plane, or else I would have went over there and caught Le Rona. You know, that's the French
I got
version.
homies that got stuck over there. I had 3 homies that was DJing in the UK, and bro, they had to do it took them 3 days to get back home, because they put that travel ban, so they had to like drive for days, go somewhere else, get on a train, and then finally they could fly back. They had like a certain amount of time that they had to do it by. It was like crazy. So I'm glad, you know what I mean? You ain't end up over there, you would have been stuck.
That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. Let's see. Police claim they did not kill him. All right.
Did you see so you know Internet Money, they make sounds and all that. I guess you would call them sound designers, but they also are like a label. Yeah. And you know, they're famous for having like Lil Tecca, and then JuiceWorld was with Internet Money. So the dude Taz Taylor, the head of it, he says that the labels rejected JuiceWorld for being a Lil Uzi clone.
Damn.
And he shows the songs that he submitted to, and it's like all his biggest songs.
Damn. Hey, it's not you. Yeah, it's not uncommon for labels to sleep. A lot of label execs have a horror story or a nightmare story about how they passed up a super huge artist. Because you got to think, just about everybody that's made it big got passed up by somebody prior to making it big, and that somebody or those somebodies, they didn't sleep well for a couple years, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's crazy. They said Lil Uzi. I mean, I can see the similarities somewhat, but to me, Uzi is a different person than JuiceWorld completely. Their music aren't even in the same vein. So that's wild. But I mean, it shows you like these A&Rs and all this stuff is overrated sometimes, man. Because people be sleeping, dog. Like, how do you? And these are all his like humongous hits. Like I think everything except for the big one, the single that took off. But everything else, you know what I mean?
It depends on who you play for.
Yeah.
But that just goes to show you too, if you play stuff for somebody and they reject it, it may not be, your stuff may not be as bad as they are making it seem. You may just be playing the right stuff for the wrong person. You know what I mean? So it's really a numbers game. That's why I always say, get your stuff out there, play it for as many people that you respect as possible, because you never know. If you play it for one person and one person's like, yo, you suck, and then you just decide to quit because that one person said you suck, you never know. The next person who could have had more power, more influence, or been able to do more for you than that person might be like, yo, this shit is excellent. I don't know what the first person was talking about. They was clearly tripping. Or, you know, people they might have a dog in the fight. So anybody that comes to them, they're like, nah, this ain't it. Because my man Lil Boo Boo is it, you know?
And two, I feel like a lot of times these labels don't be knowing what to do with certain people. Like, I feel like if Drake would have went somewhere else, they wouldn't understand. I feel like Drake is Drake because he got to get around Lil Wayne. He got to see how the work ethic, because that to me, whenever I hear people talk about Wayne as a rapper, it's about his work ethic and like how he records like crazy. Facts. So I'm sure Drake being around that, seeing all, you know, the greatness being around that, and then being able to absorb that kind of made Drake to who he was. So if he would have went to Def Jam or somewhere, I don't think he would be the same person. You know what I mean? The same with Jay-Z. Like, I think if they would have went to somewhere else, it wouldn't be the same story. So, you know, kind of got to keep fighting through it.
Hey, that makes perfectly good sense. Exactly. Zulu Child said, how would you stay mentally and emotionally stable if you live alone and needed to quarantine for weeks? I don't know. Being a goal and project oriented person, I would have goals and projects scheduled out. Like, I would fill my days with purpose. That would be the thing. So you're not just sitting around and you know, just thinking of things to do every minute. You know what I mean? You got stuff scheduled out. Think about how many things prior to the pandemic that people were like, yo, one day I'm going to do this. One day I'm going to do that. It could be something non-music related. Like, I organized my closet. It could be anything. Well, now is the time to do all of that. And even when it comes to your goals and your career, most people's biggest gripe was, there's not enough time, there's not enough time, there's not enough time. Well, we've been through almost a whole year where most of us have had more time than we've ever had in our lives. So that's what I would do. And if during that time you haven't started and haven't finished at least one of these things, then maybe you need to reevaluate what your goals are. Because sometimes saying that you got a goal, it makes people feel good. Like, I have this goal to do this, but you got to look at how often are you working towards it and how much time has passed and you haven't started yet. You probably, you not even probably, you don't really want to accomplish that goal. You feel good having that goal, but you don't want to really accomplish it. And I'll go out on a limb and say that you don't even deserve what the reward of that goal is.
Yeah, I feel like if you ain't, and everybody sitting down, if you haven't got better and really been studying up on whatever it is, then you don't want it that bad. Because I've learned so much about marketing, music, all this stuff, because I've had more time. I've put my time in other stuff, so I've been busy this whole time, but I've had more time to sit and kind of reflect. Normally I'll be traveling, I'll be in LA, I'll be somewhere else, and I'm moving around, so I don't get that much time to like really sit and look back at what stuff I've done or how I could do stuff better. But now with this, it's like, all right, cool. Like, let's figure it out. Like, what's the steps that I need to do to get further with this goal? And I just feel like, man, take advantage of it. I mean, it do suck. I mean, I'm tired of being in the house.
Yeah.
Bro, I was telling Oracle earlier, I went to my homeboy house for a second, and I got lost. And I used to go to his house like every week to make beats. And I got lost because Atlanta has changed so much because I've been in the house and haven't left this whole time. I didn't realize that all this stuff had changed. I'm like, bro, what is going on? So, it's easy to get caught up and lost in this whole situation. But, as long as you got a goal, what is that? The saying, like idle mind? Something like idle mind?
Idle mind's the devil's workshop or something like that.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That principle, you know what I mean? So long as you staying busy, as long as you staying, active, doing different stuff, even if it's like fitness stuff, like, before it got cold, I was riding a bike, I got my skateboard, you know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We out here.
Getting it. One of the Trism mobiles.
Oh, yeah.
DJ Philip James says shopping at Walmart while listening. Hey, cuz, pick me up a 32 pack of some water. Just pull up, drop it off. I appreciate you. Yeah, and, that was a good question, Zulu, by the way.
Yeah, that was a good question. And I heard they were rolling back prices on the chips. You know what I mean? Get that two for $5.
I bet you. You know what they need to do? They need to roll the prices back all the way on plain Lay's potato chips.
If never go out of style.
I can't rock with the plain Lay's, bro.
See, it's the vegan thing. I can't eat the other ones because they all got milk in it.
Damn, why you gotta ruin it for me? I didn't know they had milk in it.
Yeah, everything except barbecue. Plain and barbecue are the only ones that don't have whatchamacallit in.
Well, barbecue is the go-to flavor anyway.
Yeah.
What am I talking about? I don't even eat chips like that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Alkaline water. Yes, sir. Y'all know what it is.
Yeah. Let's see. Ponzu says I just create nonstop. It would be paradise. Yeah. Oh, I just create nonstop. It would be paradise. Yeah, that's definitely. J Smooth 007. Salute. What up, bro? I know you up in Jersey. Salute to everybody in Jersey.
Hey, I know Jersey going crazy right now.
Yeah. Well, while we scrolling through this feed here, I remember I brought it up a couple weeks ago and bring it up again. Man, make sure you're out there doing some type of purposeful work. Like, I know jumping on the sticks, and I'm not gonna go over my whole thing again, but jumping on your dog and doing whatever and just making beats to make beats, it feels good and it's therapeutic. But just remember what you're doing it for. Most of us are doing it for another reason other than just feeling good. You want to support your family. You want to do whatever you want to do with it. Kind of think about that type of stuff a little more often when you make beats. Like, don't think about it the entire time because it's not really going to be fun. But just try to keep that type of thing in mind every now and again when you go to make beats, because otherwise, listen, man, you just slapping 808s and you're doing a whole bunch of stuff, but then you turn your shit off and then it's over.
Yeah, that's real.
You don't send it to anybody. You don't know how many you're doing a month. You don't have a schedule because it's not a purpose behind it. So just make sure you're doing something purposeful.
You gotta think about what you're gonna do after you make the beat. Where's it gonna go? How many people you sending this joint to?
Yeah, making the beat is not only is that just the first part, it's 10%, if that, of the whole ordeal of where you're trying to get this to go. And I also would say, unless you're making just straight instrumental albums, making the beat is the first part, and it's your first part. There are other people that you have to get involved in this process because eventually you want that beat to become a song, right? So technically you're just doing your part to start it off. But it's like running a 4-4 relay when you run the first leg and then you just finish running your leg and you don't pass the baton to anybody.
That's facts.
Everybody, your whole team, they're just looking at you like, so I guess we're just not even gonna run the rest of the race, huh? You're just gonna keep running the first leg over and over and over again, never passing the baton off because that's not part of your goal. So just realize it's the first part and it's your part, but you are the catalyst that starts it off. And you got to really find your team to run the rest of the race after you make the beat. Whoever you send it to, that's who you passing it off to, or whatever artist, whatever A&R, however you work it. So just remember, like, you're the catalyst to start this whole thing off, but you don't want to just keep starting over and over again and not do anything after that.
Okay, so I feel like we got a teachable moment here. So I think we should. So Alien Elements, this guy has been posting the same thing about Oracle. Can you listen to his beat maybe 10 times? And then at some point got upset because we weren't responding to it. So that is the quickest way to get somebody to not pay attention to you. Because now I assume you're a spammer and you're just spamming links. So even if you mean well, bro, being annoying isn't going to get your way. You take the time, build a relationship with a person, talk like a person, and don't be like, hey, listen to my stuff. Because now, I mean, and I'm not, you're asking for Oracle to listen.
Nope, you're doing it. Nope, you're right.
Yeah, but like, I'm annoyed looking at it in the chat. So it's like, bro, you got to think about it from the other person's perspective of, we get hit with this all day. And I would love to listen to people's beats. But the time, especially in the middle of doing a podcast, probably ain't the time to hit us to do that kind of stuff. So you got to kind of read the room. You know what I mean? And if you want to reach out to people, that's cool. Network, politic. But spamming the same thing isn't the way to go about it.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head. I'm just going to briefly reiterate in my own way. Dog. Do we look like we listening to any beats right now? Like Trizza said, read the room. You could clearly see that that's not even what's going on now. And if you wanted me to listen to your beat on another time, don't just, hey man, do this. This is what you're doing. You probably feel like you're asking for a logical, simple request, but you're like, yo, do this. Yo, do this. Hey man, you're not listening to me. I said, do this. Bruh, never will I. Never have I. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna ever happen now. Because you're just demanding. By the way, good afternoon, good evening. How you doing? Who are you again? Where you from? What's happening? Like Trizza said, build a relationship. You're just gonna jump in the middle of everything. Let's say I'm having a conversation with 20-something of my closest friends, which I am right now, and you just jump in the circle. Hey man, listen to this. Slim, you don't do that in real life. You don't do that here. You know what I mean? And I urge you to take heed to what we're saying, even though it might be a little harsh. I assume you want to make it in this industry. No one's ever going to respond to you properly like that. So, man, get your shit together, readjust. You know what I mean? You might be a little salty, wipe the salt off, whatever it is, because this is just a real life lesson. And then maybe come back on a different day. And that's what it is. Or just get out. Just get out the game. Yeah.
All right. On to another note. So Versus is coming up. T.I. versus Jeezy.
Damn, what's happening?
We had our talk. We know, we gave our opinions. So it's apparently an issue with this Versus.
What they want to recount?
Stop the count.
Right. What's up with it?
So Shawty Red, producer for Jeezy, is suing. He said he's gonna sue if Jeezy plays any of his records, that Jeezy owes him hella bread, and he's gonna sue, which is probably gonna be with Versus. They're not gonna want to get into that, I'm sure, because if you remember the Brandy one, she wouldn't play the Moesha theme song because she didn't want to get sued. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't have the rights, which is wild to think that you could make a song and sing a song, but you don't have the right to play it on certain. That's a whole nother topic, but that's wild to even think of that concept.
Yeah,
this is my joint, but I can't play it when I want to.
Think about it. Some people can't use their name after a certain.
Yeah, that's wild.
But anyway, yeah, that is crazy. Yeah, Shorty Red, I saw the video. I did see that like last week. He was heated. He was super heated, bro.
And it's crazy because when you think of that Jeezy sound, you think of Shorty Red. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's what I think of. I associate that Jeezy super dark, you know what I mean?
What
like
is he
turned
gonna
up
play?
Yeah, that bro, his best songs are Shorty Red songs. To me at least, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, technically, okay, this is where because I don't know the whole situation, but I'm assuming that I don't think he's gonna sue if Jeezy plays those songs because he didn't get paid for those songs. Because simply, if it was that big of an issue, and once again, I don't know. I imagine you are in the process of suing or have tried to sue prior to this. I don't think that versus coming up is like now you're like, you know what, he do owe me money from 101.
Right.
I think it's probably been a thing where he tried to sue before, or it's something like that. I don't think this is going to be the catalyst for him to be like, yeah, let me get my money.
I feel like he playing it wrong. Let him do the verses, get them streams up, because you know the verses effect. You know what I mean? Them streams go up. That Thug Motivation 101 gonna hit. You know what I mean? That's
gonna be most of the songs.
I mean, no offense, Jeezy. I'm not trying to tell people how to sue young Jeezy, but I'm just thinking business-wise.
We are not hosting a class on how to sue Jeezy.
Yeah, you know, shout out to Jeezy, one of my favorite albums ever. But you know,
but yeah, that's a point. But at the same time, too, it's a big thing is coming up. Shorty Red could be just lending awareness to his cause, and now he could go in for part 2 of the lawsuit. Now that more people are aware of what's going on, because prior to this, I never knew they had any beef or he had beef with Jeezy.
Yeah, I thought they were cool, but then I knew it was so many layers because I know that I believe Shorty Red and D Rich had issues, and D Rich was a big part of that whole sound too. So it was like it's everywhere, man. Hopefully they get it resolved and make some good music. That's what
relationships. I don't. Then I'm not saying Jeezy didn't do good business or whatever, because again I don't know. But this goes to show you how important relationships and doing good business with people is. Sometimes things happen and you and certain people don't click, and there will be issues just in life in general.
Right.
But if you could somehow manage those and just make sure that along the way you're doing good business, you're treating people like you want to be treated, and above all, you're being transparent, your issues will be less. I'm not saying you won't have any, but your issues will be less. By the way, we got some superstars in the building. Rich from Anywhere is in here. Superstar. Won't have any air horns. Yeah. There you go. All that.
I was talking to them yesterday. They gave me some good advice.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, they gave me some gems. So appreciate them, man. Yeah, if y'all need like Facebook marketing help, go follow Rich from Anywhere. I know personally, if I got questions, that's who I go talk to. You know what I mean? So if y'all trying to learn more about that, they're the good people.
Yeah, for sure. I posted something last week, and I think it was Tim talking about how he had to reinvent himself. And I just wonder, is it anyone in this chat that feels like they might have to, or feels that they could benefit from a reinvention? I don't think people consider reinvention.
Me?
I don't think people really consider reinvention, or it happens kind of by mistake, and then you're on the other side of it, like, oh, I reinvented myself.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what happened to me. Before I was Sound Over, I was producing under a total different name.
That is very true.
I even had a couple placements under that name, but the reinvention kind of happened organically, but the component that wasn't there with who I was before, it was just all, I'm a producer. But once the reinvention happened, it was, I'm a producer and I'm a sound designer, and I also have opinions on things, and I also am an authority, and I also want to talk and tell people and help people. Like, all of those components came with the reinvention. So I'm imagining that there are a few people in here that are not just producers, but you tend to focus on, like, I make beats, I want to sell beats, and I think there may be more layers to a lot of you than you give yourself credit for.
Yeah, definitely.
You did. So I don't know. Maybe you don't have to reinvent yourself like I did and change your whole name and all of that. But just think about reinventing yourself in terms of just adding more components and more layers that show people more of you. Because other than making beats, which is pretty much what everyone else in here does, I believe everybody got something special. You know, a certain gift or a certain something about them. And that could be part of your reinvention. So going back to where I started with this, though, if you feel like you could benefit from a reinvention, put a 222 in the chat.
Hey.
Yeah.
And I think people get like so stuck in like, this is the way such and such made it this way. This is the way I got to make it. And it's like, bro, that's their journey, bro. You got to understand that your journey is going to be completely different. And once you understand that and you start putting your focus towards like, yo, this is my goal and I'm going to get to it how I need to get to it, then I feel like, man, you in there. You know what I mean? Can't nothing stop you. But people can't be scared of like switching stuff up and reinventing themselves. You know, dog, one, I never thought I would be like a sound designer and selling sounds. Never in a million years would I plan that. Never thought I would be podcasting. Like all of this stuff was just like, I think even the podcast, I think I was supposed to do one with B Cox. That didn't happen. And then Instagram Live dropped. Yep. And then I was like about to go to your crib. And I was like, yeah, we should try this right now. Podcast. Instant. Right. You know what I mean? And it changed the trajectory completely. You know what I mean? And I focus more on this kind of stuff than I have making music in the past like year or so. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm excited to get back and making music and stuff, but it's still like this is my path, right? And still working, still getting placements, still out here selling records. But it's different now. You know what I mean? It's like I still can focus on my stuff and my business and then still play in that arena and do what I need to do.
There you go. And now people know about you. They know what Triz is about. Exactly. You know what I mean? They always knew what your beats were about because you could always show that. But now, you're in the skateboarding, you're in all this stuff. Now people know that and they can identify with it. So I just think, and we got some 222s in the chat too. That's really good. Even DJ Philip James, who is currently shopping at Walmart, he took the time to put the paper towels aside and hit the 222. But I think people sleep on reinvention, man. It works. Definitely.
Thanks. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hive Mind, what up, bro? He says, Triz, I smashed a few of them ultimate samples. Sent it to Crucial first. He had nothing bad to say, so I'm hoping Diego thinks the same. So, guys, bro, so what happened is we're supposed to have this ultimate contest, right? I don't want to blame it on somebody because it might have been my fault. But on some of the flyers, it had 2 different dates. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is extend the contest to make it fair for other people. Because some people thought that it ended yesterday, and then some people got the other flyer that had a different date, and they think they had more time. So I'm gonna talk with Diego, figure out a smooth plan of like maybe we add a week or 2 more, do it that way. You think what would you do in that situation?
No, I think it'd be fire to just go ahead and extend it. I know it's a whole bunch of people that want to get in. Some people are frustrated that they might have missed it. So go ahead, let that thing rock for another week, man. You never know.
I think that'd be the smartest. See, some people saying going by December 6th. I know what happened, but
Okay.
I don't want to blame it on somebody because it might have been my fault. But I think I know what happened. But
I know what happened too.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be the boss. It's my fault.
There you go. Man. Pay the cost.
Yeah,
pay the cost to be the boss for sure. Speaking of,
my bad.
Real quick. Speaking of extending deadlines and things, the free Halloween kit. It is still available. It will be available until 11:59 p.m. on Sunday night. If you haven't copped it already, you can go to my bio. It's right in my bio. If you're on my email list, you got a couple emails about it. But this is the one kit that every year people hit us up. Hey, man, I missed it. Can you extend it? And the answer is always no. We're very adamant about the cutoff date. But this year we decided to be good sports. We let it rock for a week. I think maybe even more than a week. Yeah. So if you didn't get it this year, oh man, you just missed out, bro.
You got till Sunday, and I'll turn that thing off.
That's a fact. So Sunday, 11:59, free Halloween kit, and this is the best one yet.
This one's fire.
By fire.
This is hard.
Oh my!
Bro, I ain't gonna front. This one I went through, and I meant to take some of them out. Because I was like, yeah, I can't give these away.
Yeah.
I meant to take some, and I forgot. I think we was like trying to hurry up and get it done, and I just sent it as is. So there's some ones in there where I'm like, I shouldn't even put these in here.
Yeah, it's some joints.
Yeah, there's some joints in there.
Bro, that kid is tough. That kid is, bro. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, free Halloween kit up till Sunday. You gotta get it. That's all I got for you. Yeah.
We'll see. Okay, I wanted to, before we switch the topic, Busy said he reinvented himself twice so far. I'm low-key busy. If you can't, drop in the chat. I want to know, like, what was the transitions that you made? Because I feel like that's interesting.
Oh, yeah. And you know what? That's funny because for some reason, when I think of Busy, I'm like, that's always who he was.
That's why I'm like, I'm interested. But I'm sure, I mean, he's doing software now.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Public speaking. I don't know if he's always doing public speaking, but since we've known him, you know what I mean?
He got a lot happening.
Yeah, so that'd be interesting. Let us know. Fictionalized says, I'm kind of reinventing to pursue audio film directing. I'll still be composing music for that work, and I will likely go by a different artist name. Oh,
okay. See?
Not bad.
There it is. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey, do what floats your boat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fact. Hold on, I was gonna try to jump in this Instagram. Hold on. There we go. Bet. Say something?
Ooh. Yo.
There you go. All right.
Okay. So Busy says transitions beat maker to selling music to serving producer community to software developer. That's some big pivots.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like it. That's goals right there.
Facts. Hive Mind said the Halloween kit was free, worth money. I can make a mixtape out of it. I did 2 beats the same day I got it. Yo, that's fire, man. Yeah, we tried to tell you. Yep.
Yeah. I feel like quality is going up. I feel like we've got our flow. We figured out the stuff. The team is getting a little bit bigger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got shout out to IDK, man. He's helping me. I got him on the squad.
Young IDK.
He's helping me. We got some blogs and stuff dropping, man. I'm excited.
Man, okay. Since we go in there, you already know. Young Realistic, my guy. I gotta shout him out. Man, listen, I gotta shout him out. And he came to the ATL. I happened to leave the ATL real quick. I'll be back though. Ain't nothing but a thing. But shout out to my guy, man. You know it. Yep.
See, Fiction says, do you know if any of your beats have ever been used for a podcast soundtrack, or is that allowed? I don't know about podcasts, like the intro kind of stuff, but I think it goes under the same, like, do you have the rights to that beat? And because if not, then you can get the claim and all that stuff filed. So I don't think so, but yeah, I'm sure it's used. It's just that person would have to have the actual rights to use that song, or if not, they're gonna snatch that joint up.
I've never done that, but now I'm going to take a time to brag a small claim to fame. A song that my man Cam Wallace, that me and Cam Wallace did for Mac Wilds, was the first sleeper ever played on the Joe Budden podcast.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's a little claim to fame. Definitely. Shout out to Cam, man. Cam is a beast.
Oh yeah, I talked to Cam the other day. That's my dog. We steady working. It's only a few people that I've stayed working this whole time and sending them ideas, and Cam is one of them.
Yeah. Cam, he do magic to a beat. No matter what beat you send him, it's gonna come back fire.
And then he gonna play you 5 beats that he made, and he was like, "Bruh, I don't like you, dog. Why is the drum pattern so crazy?" Yeah. Okay, so speaking of rights to beats, right? So I think I sent this to you the other day, but I thought it was, important, and it was something that we had talked about. Bow Wow says, yes, Shad Moss, the do-rag god. He says, go ahead. He says to all independent artists, when you go on YouTube and you take a beat, make sure you handle your business. It's tricky. I always hit these producers and pay them, and we do business the right way, meaning you have to record it. And though it was yours, meaning you have no paperwork, you still don't own nothing. Then you're sitting there clueless saying someone stole my song. No, nobody stole your song. It's called business. It's called I'm paying the producer. and we have paperwork and ownership of the song. This is the music business. Once I do all that, the beat is mine. So now you know how to go about it, pay these producers, and you could claim it. You don't pay, well, it ain't yours.
Shout out to Shad Moss, the Do-Rag King, aka Bow Wow. But all jokes aside, that's really real. If you're an artist and you're in here, because I know a lot of this chat is producers, but if you're an artist and you're in here, really considering, especially if you're just starting out, really consider doing business the right way. And I can already hear some of you and see your faces say, man, look, I don't have money to be out here buying a whole bunch of beats. Dog, I get it. But here's where you have to be innovative. You have to be resourceful. You have to be creative. You have to get it done. Because if you really want to be a great artist and you don't have to worry about, you think you got something and then somebody else coming out with the same thing, you got to handle your business. Just like the Do-Rag King said, you really got to handle all of your business. Getting out here, swiping beats and cutting out tags and from snippets and all that, because that's not going to cut it.
Exactly.
Your longevity is going to be cut short if you start off operating like that. Some people, look, you gotta start from where you are and work with what you have. But my thing is this: be smart. Be smart about it. You could leverage relationships. Hell, man, you could barter things. You can do a lot of things to solidify a beat or just solidify some business and to make sure that you're locked in and you have something. Look, man, use your brain, but just get in the habit of doing good business and being transparent. I guarantee you it'll pay off far more than any other way of going about it.
And I feel like the artists a lot of times they don't get that you paying is an entryway to building a relationship with this artist. Which, I mean, people don't talk about, like, do business with people, man. That's how you get in the door, dog. Like, if I see someone who's doing business with me, I respect them, and like, oh, they respect my business, so cool. I'm gonna respect them the same way. You know what I mean? And I'm sure it's been a lot of producers who lease beats to somebody, and then they end up being like, yo, I really like your stuff, man. You know what I mean? Like, let's keep working, let's keep cooking. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And it happens so much in so many different just realms of like business. So like these artists got to understand. And I mean, I don't want to be the guy that bashes selling beats online. And I'm trying to do better about it. Like, I'm trying not to be that guy, right? But that's a big reason of why I didn't like that process, right? It's because it's just like I would get thousands and thousands of downloads a day, but then I would get like a couple leases. And then it's just like the other stuff that was happening. I'm just like, bro, I don't like this, bro. And I know it's people who make money. I'm sure it's people who make great money off of it. But from what I know in my path, I felt like, and to that, it just didn't feel worth it to me. You know what I mean? And people never talk about the bad sides of it. I only heard people talk about, oh, this guy's making this much a month. And it's like, bro, they're not telling you about all the negative stuff that comes along with it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we do a good job of trying to keep it real, and we tell you both sides, like the good and bad. And it was a lot of bad to it that nobody brought up when I'm like, I don't like this, bro. I don't like this at all.
Yeah. As an artist, just handle your business, man. Just handle your business, because at the end of the day, the person that you're trying to work with, collaborate, they're running a business. And simply put, ain't nobody got time to be playing with you. And definitely nobody got time for you to be laying claim to something that you haven't laid dollar to.
Oh yeah.
You gotta lay dollar before you lay claim. That's just the way the game go. You know what I mean? So all my artists in here, if you already doing that, salute to you. Set an example, and if you're not doing that, it's never too late to change.
Especially because you gotta think, the artist makes money off of merch that they're making based off the songs that they're making. They're doing shows. I mean, not now, but you know, when everything opens up, shows, they're doing all the stuff to make revenue off of something that you created, but then a lot of them don't want to pay up front. Man. So it's like it's a lot of wildness going on there, but you know, it's good that people like even like Bow Wow speaking out about it. Like, you know what I mean? It's always good to, you know, throw that reference out there.
I don't know what he saw or what provoked him to send out that series of tweets, because it was more than one, right?
Yeah, and coming from a rapper to saying that, you know something had to happen.
Yeah,
I can see a producer making that tweet, and it's like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, hey man, shout out to him. Let's see. Somebody said the hold on, I missed. Oh, the process is not easy or cheap at all. I believe it. I believe it, man. It's like
that's facts.
It's like you wanting to have a new car or whatever. Sometimes you gotta save up for stuff. Sometimes you gotta make a way to get what you want. You know what I mean? You gotta do other things to accomplish what you want. You know?
Oh, bro, you know something that I saw and I meant to send it to you, and I thought it was so funny.
What?
EA Ski got an email.
My guy.
He got an email from. Do you know who KE on the track is?
No.
I feel like you do know him. Trying to figure out how to. So KE is known for doing like he did like All the Way Turned Up for Travis Porter, but he.
Okay.
I've heard different things. I'll put it that way, right? So he emails EA Ski saying, "Hey, I'll produce for you, and I'll make beats for you for a price, and and you can sell them off as yours." And EA Ski's like, "Bro, do you know who I am?" Like,
Slim.
And then he responds back to him like, "Oh, you're older. I can help. I can give you." I'm like, "Bro, do you not know who this guy is, bro? Like, do you not know who this man is,
bro?
If anybody needs help with beats, it's not gonna be him, bro.
No, not at all. I can confidently say I know EA Ski well enough to know that is one of the worst people to hit with an email like that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he thought it was funny and was pissed at the same time.
Yeah. My man don't play. He definitely don't play. He's a super OG and super accomplished. Like,
oh yeah,
bro, did you do any homework? Did you? And also, there are OGs that are OGs from when they were OGs, and then there are people that are OGs but are still currently very, very active and still successful in this time period. He is one of those people. So I'm like, you obviously didn't do any type of homework. You could have looked and saw like, nah, the homie is getting it to this day.
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious. I saw that. I was like, bruh, I get it. You know, K's like, I'm out here trying to, sell some packages, creative marketing, I guess. You know what I mean? So, hey, I'm not going to knock no hustle.
Yeah.
But, if you're going to do the mass email thing, you got to be careful who you sending them boys to.
Bro, yeah, for sure. Hey, man, shout out to my guy Ski. And you lucky he ain't roast somebody up harder than that.
Yeah. Wenzel said, I got an email from K on the track too. Meant to screenshot it to the group. I figured it was a scam. I see his ads on Instagram and YouTube.
Phew.
Yeah.
Slow down.
I think K is a good marketer. I just think sometimes when people are good marketers, they get a bad rep for certain stuff. And I feel like he might fall in that kind of.
Yeah.
Because it's the thin line between scammy and great marketing. It's a very thin line.
Yeah, and sometimes you can have a marketing idea, but you wilding. And this is kind of wilding. I'm pretty sure he has great marketing ideas, but you kind of wilding with this one, bro.
Oh, did you listen to the Busta album?
I haven't had time. I've been wanting to listen to it so bad, bro.
It just made me, when you were talking about producers is like accomplished and stuff, like, bro, like Knots was on there. Of course, Knots was on there.
Of course.
But the couple I heard killed it. Knots did his thing. But I was surprised, bro. Busta is a producer on a lot of those records.
Dope. That's what I'm talking about.
And I don't normally think of Busta Rhymes as a producer. So, it's like, I'm sure a lot of these artists can produce. Like Eminem. Yeah. I think Boy Wonder was tweeting like how Eminem slept on as a producer. And I'd be forgetting a lot of these producers be like, yeah, bro. Busta, I wasn't mad at it, dog. Like the couple joints, I didn't hear the whole album, and like I just kind of skimmed through. Yeah. But I was looking at the credits, and I'm just like, produced by Busta Rhymes. Like, okay, I like this. You know what I mean?
That's right. I'm gonna take some time. Probably at the top of the week. I'm gonna try to carve out some time to check that joint out. Man.
It made me think of that video. It's like MTV. It's like a little doc with Timbaland, and he's sitting at the keyboard with Timbaland. And I feel like it's one of your loops. Is that one of your loops?
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds like an Oracle loop. Then with the little claps and he makes that song. He's like,
wait, I have that loop, but I don't think Tim got that particular loop for me. So let me set the record straight on that. Okay. But it's one of them, I'm in that collective, like we all had those sounds then. Yeah.
Yeah, I just remember he was talking about that kick. He was like, this is one of these foul ass kicks. He said, this stock or this something special?
Stock. Is this stock?
Yeah. Bro, I watched them videos so many times, man.
Yeah. Those are classics, bro. Mm-hmm. Those are super classics. Man. Let's see.
John says the album is good. Beats Music says I want it more from the mixing standpoint on a Busta album.
Okay.
I gotta pay more
attention. Now I really gotta check it out.
I saw it. There's a Dilla record on there, of course.
Of course. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bro, I don't even have like a real system. I got I did order. Okay, here's a product plug. I'm not even selling this joint. I probably should be. I ordered I was gonna get a Beats pill because clearly I clearly don't have my setup right now. But I ended up ordering a JBL. I think it's called a Charge 3. It's basically like a JBL version of a Beats pill. That joint is all right, man. I'm not mad.
I got my boy right here that I still make beats on in the living room.
See? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I got the JBL Charge 3. I like it, bro. I like it. So I think I'm gonna end up listening to the Busta album on that because quite frankly, I'm listening to everything on that.
I ain't gonna front, bro. I like making beats on like the pill sometimes, or like the little those little one speakers.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I like making beats in the living room. For some reason, in my little studio setup downstairs, it's like it's cool, but it's like I feel like I'm here for work. It feels like work. Sometimes I just like turning on like random anime and muting the TV and like making beats and just in the living room, kind of chilling. Got me a little drink, little burp. Bro, I've been on a bourbon kick, dog. It's your fault.
Bro, you're welcome. I got some in the joint, but I'm not drinking it right now because I'm probably gonna have some later.
Yeah, I'm same here. But so that's been my go-to when I do cook up. I pull out the Beats pill, go in the living room.
I'm liking it. I'm straight up liking it. So I think I'm gonna take that. I do have my small MPC with me. I haven't done any music, but I think I'm gonna take that joint. I think I'm gonna take it to my grandmother's house because I started like early on making beats and all that stuff. Like I feel like I kind of honed my craft in that house. So I think it'll be like fitting a million years later to come back with a more modern MPC because I had the MPC 2000 in that joint and just come back and just kind of like, like a 2.0 version of that. Same little dusty basement. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a vibe in it. So, I'm gonna try that out.
I should take before and after and probably vlog it. But my studio is like, I mean, it's plain. It's got some cool stuff. I got some like LED stuff everywhere, but I got like some old purple foam. I think I got this foam from Tom that I've had for like years. and what made me, I was doing a podcast with Legion, and bro, his setup was so nice. I was like, bro, I gotta step my joint up. My joint don't look like this on camera, bro. So I'm gonna, in the next couple weeks after I get all this Black Friday stuff, I'm gonna redo my room down here. I'll put some art in here. I'm gonna swag it out, buy some new desks, get a new computer, chair. That's and right. I'm copping a new computer, bro. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna join the PC gang.
Yes, my man's in here. Of all the times not to have an air horn.
Yeah, but so I probably should vlog it. I might do that so y'all can see the before and after.
That'd be dope, bro. Yeah. That would be super dope, man. I've been seeing too many dope studio setups on Zoom between Legion, Big Shot, and Alex J. I'm like, all right.
They going crazy.
Yeah, Alex J hit me with a camera switch. We on Zoom. He hit me with a camera switch. I was like, bro, did you just switch the camera on me? And the second shot was from like 20 yards away in the same room, though.
Camera 3.
Bro, I was like, you know what? Clearly, I am not living right. Yeah. Hey. Oh, wait, Zulu Child got a question. Let's see. How would you pace yourself if you're an artist who is writing? Hold on, wait. I lost my screen. Okay, got you. How would you pace yourself if you're an artist who is writing and producing your own album? That is a good question. Okay. There, of course, off the rip, there are two ways to go about it. You could either A, do X amount of beats and then do songs to those beats, or a beat and then do a song to it. Personally, I would probably do X amount of beats. And knowing myself, I'm like, this week I'm doing beats. Next week I'm cutting to those beats. Because I feel like despite having a vibe, you might do a beat and you might be like, yo, all right, now I'm gonna do a song to it. You may not finish the beat and you also may not finish the song. And I think it would take a lot more time than having a whole bunch of beats ready and then doing songs to
it.
Yeah, so that's just how I would do it. Now I would try to do it on a this week is this, next week is that type vibe.
Yeah, because you don't want to be. I feel like you get caught up when you try to switch between the roles, because it's like two different mindsets to me of making beats and then like cutting like vocals and stuff. I ain't gonna front. I was embarrassed, dog. So one, I was like, I want to get back creative, so I'm gonna like write some hooks. And I used to write and stuff all the time back in the day. I haven't sung in autotune forever, dog. And then my autotune is messed up, so I needed to update. So I was like, I'm gonna use the Fruity Loops picture joint. Didn't really know how to use it like that. It don't got the same twang, you know what I mean?
Right.
Dog, I'm recording all these ideas, and then I had to send an idea out, bro, and I forgot to delete my vocals.
Ooh.
So I sent the straight vocals with no auto tune on them. I didn't print the auto tune, bro. It's just me, me sounding like Ice JJ Fish, bro.
You did not print the auto tune on them?
I didn't print the auto tune. I just had, because I was just trying to figure it out, and I was using Fruity Loops to cut vocals. Yeah, bro.
You gave somebody.
Yes. Oh, I got clown.
Oh, you gave somebody a good time, bro.
Yeah, I got clown, but it's cool. I understand. I can't sing. You know what I mean? I know it. You know what I mean? But so, hey, just be careful. You know what I mean? so that being said, be separate. Think separately when you're being in the songwriting mode and making beats. Because I was making a beat and then I would like record something, make a beat, record something, make a beat, record something. And it just ain't work for me. I need to learn how to cut vocals in Fruity Loops before I start doing all that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And also in my mind, too, depending on when you start working and how long it takes you to do things, if you start, like, let's say you start with the beat, of course, and you work on that for a couple hours or whatever, it might be like 10 p.m. You're like, all right, then let me start this song. How long are you going to work on that song? And how good and refreshed are you and your voice at that time of night? Or, you know what I mean? Like, just doing beats and then writing and recording lyrics, those are both two lengthy processes to me. So I would avoid mixing them together on the same day.
Fresh ears, because you don't want your ears to be shot like hearing the same thing over and over and over, and then you trying to record on it.
Facts.
Let's see. What are some things to look out for going on sale for Black Friday? I've seen that from a couple people.
I don't know, but I don't know about in the world, but I do know about soundoracle.net.
Right.
Everything. Now, you know how we do it. We do it pretty big for Black Friday, man. So it's really going to be just everything. A super dope sale. I'm currently working on figuring out how to get the courses involved in that as well. As you know, the courses, because since a lot of people email me and DM me about it, I feel like I might as well go into it here. A few people hit me like, how do I use a discount code that they may have gotten for the course? And right now, none of the discount codes will work for the courses because the courses are on a total different platform.
Sure.
So we're just figuring out how to work it out. But I guarantee you this, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna work it out. I even talked to Trisha this morning. I think you already gave me the answer. So
yeah, I think I know how to finesse it.
Yeah. So it's finna happen. Thanks for everybody checking in. You know, it never falls on deaf ears. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm in slow motion right now, but every bit of time I have to devote to work, I do, and that's the first thing I'm gonna work on.
It's crazy, bro. I don't think of Black Friday from a consumer standpoint anymore. I only think of it as a business owner. Like
I don't buy anything.
I'm like, I got work to do. Nah, normally Thanksgiving, I promise you, I got a plate of food and I'm sitting there with my laptop, like changing prices on stuff.
No longer.
Yeah. Luckily this year I'm ahead. I'm planned everything up. So I'm going to try to chill this Thanksgiving and I'm going to be playing PlayStation 5 probably and, you know, relaxing, eating some vegan food. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's gonna be the first year.
Yeah, and the first of many. From this point on, I've always had a reason. Like I've always hosted Thanksgiving at my house for the last 10 years, so I can't work. So I'm trying to get Trizza on the joint, like no working on Thanksgiving. And actually this year though, man, I'm proud of us. We kind of wrapped everything up, Black Friday and all that, before November even came. You know what I mean?
I'm still working. Well, I'm still working. Yeah, but I'm almost there. I'm close.
But most of it is done and it's worked out. So, hey man, salute to you, bro. Salute to you.
Hey man, appreciate it, dog. You the one that showed me the way, dog. Show me the way,
my man.
But yeah, I'm sure, dog. Black Friday, I think I'm buying some courses that I've been eyeing. That's the stuff I buy. It's like like courses and I think Fruity Loops is on sale now. If y'all, you want to get the big boy joint, I think it's like $400 for the big boy one.
Hey,
I think it's like normally like $800.
That's fine. Get that.
Yeah.
Get that, bro. Oh, remind me to tell you something. I got to tell you offline. It's an NDA-ish situation.
Ooh,
but
my favorite.
So, man, let's see if we got any more questions because I am living a different life currently. I'm about to have to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So if we got one or two more questions, I'll be more than happy to take them. But then I got the dip.
See, someone just called me Trizza JJ Fish. It's something. No.
Trizza's on that drum. I'm like, 1, 2, 3. Who's the Taiwanese dude that be singing the numbers?
Soylet. I think his name's Soylet or something like that.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. I don't know why that's so funny, bro. Them memes be snapping now. It's like it's the simplest thing, but it's like everybody can relate to that, right?
That's a fact. That is a fact.
Let's see. Black Friday sale should be all month so people can really spend. Well, yes and no.
Okay. When it comes to marketing, a sense of urgency is a key marketing tactic. And when you extend things a bit too long, you lose that sense of urgency. Not saying that what you're saying isn't a bad idea in certain instances, but don't want to underestimate the sense of urgency.
Yeah. Yeah, because if people feel like they could just like, I'll get it later, then they will just keep trying to put it off. But if it's like a deadline, it's like, all right, cool, I got to get this joint. People will go ahead and.
If I tell you everything's 70% off for the next 2 hours, either you're going to jump on it or you're going to be like, I didn't want it in the first place, versus everything's 70% off for 365 days. You're going to totally forget about that. And it's not even going to matter.
Whatever. All right.
Yep. Definitely.
Let's see. Ooh, not the courses though. I'm there. Yes, sir, yo, buddy. Me and Oracle gonna get it together. I'm gonna help them get the promo code thing. I think I already know how to do it. You know what I mean?
Man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. Definitely. So listen, bro. I think that is it for your boy.
All good.
I'm about to make a move and hit these streets. By the way, I was in DC yesterday. All the businesses are boarded up. Y'all be safe out there.
Please be safe.
Looking crazy out here, man. You know what I mean?
No, I passed hella military, like Hummers and all that stuff out here. I'm like, bro, what is going on, dog? But yeah. It's a little question. Oh, dang. Okay. Beast Music asked this. Hold on. Let me answer this real quick because I had it as a topic too.
Yes, sir.
Question. Have y'all heard of the new Spotify feature that will promote your music to more people, but you have to take even less of a fraction of a penny per stream? What is your thoughts on this?
My thoughts on that personally are no, but it depends on how much the problem was a problem to you before this gift came along, because it seemed to be, and I'm not an artist, I don't have anything on Spotify, but it seems to be the problem across the board was Spotify is just outrageously underpaying artists. So I find it hard to believe that you could come to me and say, I'll promote you to other people, which does have a value, but the value that you're presenting is not as big as the problem I have with you. And now you're telling me to get this small volume. Remember that huge problem you had with me? We're just going to make that problem a bit bigger in order to give you this valuable but not nearly as valuable thing. Nah, I don't have anything on Spotify, so I'm just talking as from the outside looking in. But
right,
man,
you know what it makes me think of? It makes me think of the promote button on Instagram.
Oh,
right. Totally. The promote button on Instagram seems like a great idea, and my posts are gonna get. But what they don't tell you is you don't control how they target you. You don't control a lot of those features that are super important to marketing, and you're spending money. And not if anybody that like runs ads, they tell you never to use the promote button. That's the first thing they tell you. It's like, don't definitely use that. That's trash. You know what I mean?
Super
so without me, if Spotify had like an ads manager to where you could control and like I could pick where I would want to go, I would think about it. But I'm guessing it's going to be like a blanket, like, here you go. It's over here. And since I don't have no control over that, I wouldn't mess with it.
That's good. Comparing it to the promote button, that was a genius comparison because the promote button and what I'm imagining Spotify is going to do, because just saying like, we'll promote your music to more people, I don't necessarily know what that means, but it sounds like to me, hey, we'll promote your music to more people, probably in a very half-ass blanket type of way versus you learning proper marketing. And when you learn proper marketing, you'll see that there are 1,000 more features and 1,000 more ways to promote versus someone saying, hey, just give it to me. I got it. I'm taking care of you. The same way I'm taking care of these other millions of people who are just willing to relinquish more money to me. I don't think you're going to hit me with the 5-star PR firm treatment.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, man. Yeah. I think you're just going to maybe show my joint to a couple more people that probably aren't the right targeted people anyway, and just take more of my money that I'm already mad that you're taking too much of in the first place. Sounds preposterous to me. No, thank you.
I doesn't say preposterous. Every time you say preposterous, it made me think of Mike Tyson.
My favorite animal in the zoo are preposterous.
Snap. Well, I think that's it, guys. Gotta make some moves.
Yeah. Sorry for the short show today, but thank everybody, man. Thank all y'all for coming through. We're gonna hit y'all again next week. Man, shout out to YouTube, shout out to Instagram, man, shout out to everybody, especially shout out to everybody that watches this show after, which is 90% of the people who catch us on YouTube, at work on Monday or whenever you catch us, man. Hey, we love y'all. Try to drop into the live chat sometime, though, so we can answer your questions specifically.
You got any plugs?
Yeah, man, definitely check out the Art of Vocal Mixing. Realistic and I dropped an incredible course. You know what it's about, man. It's the Art of Vocal Mixing. Yes, nothing is more misunderstood than how to properly mix vocals, and it teaches you every single process from the beginning to the end of mixing vocals, whether you have any experience or not. I always say, if you have no experience before this course, by the end of the course, a professional mix engineer will want to use your mixes as the reference track. That's how thorough this course is. We also have a payment plan. I can't say enough about it. Comes with a free kit, comes with PDF cheat sheets. It's over 14 hours of information, over 150 very small, bite-sized, easy to find videos. Hey, listen, I'm personally impressed by it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So check out the Art of Vocal Mixing, man. Just hit my bio or DM me if you have more questions.
Yes, sir.
What you got, brother?
Go to theproducerkit.com, man. If you haven't get Ultimate 3, I did it with my bro, Grammy Award winning, killing the charts right now, Diego Ave. And then even if you have got it, go to the Producer Kit. I have a sign up on the page to get like notified first about Black Friday. So, all you got to do is just put your name, email address in there. We'll let you know discount ASAP before everybody else, so you can get all the exclusive deals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, check that out.
Man. All right, y'all. It's been another episode of Unquantized Podcast. We'll check you next week.